Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is May 28th. It is Tuesday, 2019. So, yesterday afternoon, after I got done stacking all that wood, we got the poles set for the solar, and I'm going to explain everything here. This is the PVC pipe that is used by obviously for electrical, okay? So, and I'm going to explain something else too as we get into this, but I'm going to talk about, this is the first step over here first. So we're going to go over here, and I'm going to show you guys this. So what we did is we had these poles, and we had them in concrete. You saw them sitting on the side over there. So we took the buckets off, and we lined everything up so everything is even. It's all right in a straight row right now, okay? So basically each one of these poles is going to end up holding 3 solar panels. So the 3 solar panels will be centered on each one of these poles. Now these poles are not done yet. We're going to be putting another 5-foot section on them. So you'll see all that as we do everything. So, but I just wanted to show you, like, this was the first step. So we dug this trench, and of course we hit water back over here. And I'll talk about that as well in a minute. But so what we did was, like I said, we got the trench dug. We had the poles in concrete, so we got them in. We got them lined up. They're exactly apart, how far apart they need to be. So basically the solar panels will meet, they're going to be sideways. So the solar panels are going to be going on here this way at an angle, okay? So, but they'll be centered. The center of the panel will be here, then the next one here. So they'll be touching in the center part here, okay? And these are just on temporarily. We're going to get everything all set up as we do it, but those were just to keep things stabilized. We backfilled this. All this here we did by hand with shovels, which really, I'll be honest with you, sucked really, really bad. It was not a whole lot of fun. So anyway, we got all those in for now. This obviously all has to be backfilled in yet. But what I'm going to do first with this piping, I'm going to put some more dirt on that piping to start with first. Okay. So the way that we have this, so we got one is here. The one pipe comes up here. Okay. So 1, 2, like the 1, 2, and 3. Well, so it'll be. Let me re-say that, I'm sorry. So basically what we're going to have is about 9 of the panels are going to be on one circuit. So like for 3 poles, that's going to be on one circuit. The other 3, or well, we might tie those 3 together. The 9 might be those 3. I think that's what we're going to do. Those 3 are all be tied together, and that's where the wiring is going to come in for that. And it goes all the way down, and it's going to come out here. And I'll explain that as we go. Then these other 2 are going to be, the other 6 panels are going to be tied together, and so that's where the other tubing is for that. So that all that wiring will go down underground. It's going to come up here. Eventually what we're going to have over here is we're going to have a building. Okay, so there'll be a building over here, and that's where that wiring is going to come right up on the inside of that building. So everything's going to be backfilled. Those pipes are going to be out of the ground. Now for right now, we're going to run the wire over to the main building until we build the extra building over here. But for right now, that's how that's going to go, okay? But so this was actually, guys, it was a lot of work, to be honest with you. It was not a whole lot of fun, especially backfilling it by hand was not fun at all. But this is how we got everything set up. So I'm actually going to come around to the end here of this here. Hold on a second. So you can kind of see how it's all, yeah, so you can see it's right, you can't even see any difference. All of them are lined up right even together. So, you know, more dirt's got to get put in here, and that's going to happen today. It was raining all morning. It is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Actually, I'll tell you in a second. Actually, it's 1:30. And it was raining probably right straight through till noon. So I had some other running around in town that I had to get done today. So I did that first, and I just got back home. So I wanted to get this video because it looks like it may rain again. I'm not 100% sure. I hope it holds off because there's some other stuff that I want to get done. But so anyway, so these are all lined up right together. We're going to be doing the solar this weekend. Brian and his dad are going to be up on Friday. They'll be up here late Friday. And then Saturday we're going to be getting all this put together. We're going to be moving all these solar panels onto the rack. This is going to get refilled in before then, okay, just so you know. I talked to my neighbor. He said he could come in and he'll do that for me. He'll backfill everything. So that's going to save us a ton that way. But so that's going to get all done. And but now, so let's go down here. I wanted to talk about what else. So when we dug this trench, and I showed you guys the water standing in it, and so when we first had the trench dug, I could see at this end down here that the water was coming up right there, okay? So what I'm going to do is I have a 4-inch PVC pipe, and I'm going to drill some holes in it. I'm going to take a bucket, drill a bunch of holes in the bucket, put the lid on the PVC or on the bucket, cut a hole in the top, put that pipe down inside that bucket, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put stone in that bucket as well. Once that is in there, set that down in there, then put stone all around the outside of that bucket with all the holes that are going to be in there, and that'll be, you know, to help keep it clean and filter the water. But that will be, that's water's just, it's a spring down here, okay? So this water, actually, it's a little cloudy and dirty right now, but it's just because of everything we were throwing in here, you know, from yesterday. But this was really, when we were pulling the water out of here with the pump yesterday, real clear, real good water. There's no sulfur smell or anything like that. So that's going to come up right in here as well. That will also be inside the shed once we build the shed. So I'm going to have a shallow, obviously very shallow, you know, spring-fed well right there in the building. So it's kind of like a bonus of this whole project that we were able to hit that spring. So we might as well utilize it, and we'll have another way of having water right there with just a shallow well. I mean, real shallow well. It's not even 4 feet, and we hit that spring. So that's what we're going to do right there with that. And but that's what we got done for this part of the project. Obviously, I'm going to walk through everything else, and I'm going to show you everything else as we do it. But this was the first step, and there's going to be, like I said, 5 foot more longer pieces going on here, and you'll see everything as we build the rack and get everything set up. But we'll be doing that, like I said, on Saturday. Hopefully we'll get most of it done on Saturday. What we don't get done Saturday, we'll get done on Sunday. So that's how that's going to go. But I'm pretty excited, real happy with you know, getting this project up and going at last. It's been a long time coming. I had wanted to do it last year, and it just never happened last year because of finances. That's the only reason it didn't happen last year, was because of finances. But you know, we're doing this all ourselves, and I'm going to give all the credit to Brian. It is his design on how to do this, you know, and so he was like, this is how we're going to do it. And I'm like, okay, cool. You tell me what to do, and we'll do it, and we'll get it going. So that's what's happening. And with all the joints here, they were all glued together, but we also taped them, so just for an extra seal. And but yeah, so should have no issues. Pretty excited, like I said, guys. This is going to be a fun project. I cannot wait till this is up and done. I can't wait to see how our power production changes once this is up and everything's up. The bottom will basically be, the lowest rack will be about 4 foot off the ground, and then it'll go up. But like I said, with these panels, it'll be 3 wide. So they're all going to be on their sides. They're not going to be up and down like they are right now. They're going to be on the sides like those ones are. So that's going to be the height. If you look at these over here, once everything is mounted, it's going to be this height, okay? So those 3 panels would be, you know, and everything's going to be locked in and tied together, and you'll see when we do it. But you know, it's very exciting. This should never rust. you know, because I mean this, I'm going to tell you what, each one of these pipes, guys, these are 10-foot pipes. Each one of the pipes alone was like 65 bucks. So I mean, not cheap at all, but well worth it in the long run. So real happy about that. As you can see, the pups are playing. But so that's what we were working on, and that's the first step. Like I said, this is going to get backfilled within the next day or two, and depending, of course, on the weather. I'm going to do some more today. I'm going to try to get that other part in today as well, so that part is going to be done as well, and we're just going to keep working on stuff. But I'm real excited. Very productive weekend, and you know, we starting a new week, and like I said, I got a lot of running around done today that I needed to get done, so that was also a really good and positive thing. So I'm real happy about that, and so we just keep banging along, you know, we just keep getting things done, and I'm pretty excited. I'm really excited. I mean, we're not even into June yet, and obviously first weekend of June this is going to be done. Then I got a couple other small projects to work on, and then obviously I'm going to be working on the chicken coop as well and finishing that up. We will be getting chickens soon, guys, so just stay tuned for that. I just really didn't want to have the distractions with chickens and everything else. I wanted to get this project here done first, and that was really important to me. So, but things are coming together, and real pleased with the progress that we've made this year. Really, things are coming. It was so weird, I got to tell you just real quick. Over the winter, just something said to me that this year is going to be an awesome year. I had a feeling in my heart that this year was going to be an awesome year, that we were going to get a lot of things done, we're going to get a lot of things accomplished. And I'm going to tell you what, guys, it's because of you guys. It's because of the support, you guys watching the videos and all that type of thing. That really makes a big difference, and I do appreciate it, and I just wanted to mention that. YouTube has been playing games, obviously, lately as well, as you guys all know. So please make sure you're subscribed. Please check to make sure you're still, if you haven't hit the bell button, that you do. And if you already have hit the bell button and you're not getting notifications, check that, because there's a lot of stuff going on with YouTube. They're playing with a lot of people, not just myself, but they're playing with a lot of people right now. So, you know, just stay on top of that. I post every day, guys, so it's like I very rarely miss a day posting. So anyway, so that's what's going on here at the homestead. I wanted to mention too, the Legacy sale, they extended it. Legacy did the 25% off all the bucket meals, and that is going to be continuing today and also tomorrow, and then it'll be done. Okay, so they did extend it for an extra couple of days because of the Memorial Day, and so you know, that just wanted to let everybody know that that sale is still available. So if you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, you can take advantage of that right now. Okay, so that being said, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I want to get some more things done. It's still early. I can get a lot more done today, so that's what I want to do. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. Also remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So that's important to remember, okay? So really think about that, okay? It's really important that you tell them every day. Also, guys, remember STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can stop that, okay? So remember that. That's really important, okay? Stay focused, stay positive, good things happen. You know, bang those things off your list. Focus on one project, get it out of the way, check that off your list, and then move on to the next project. All right, it's really the best way to get things done. I kind of have bounced around a little bit. You know, we got really going on the chicken coop, but then other things come up that had to get done, and I knew that we were going to be working on this project, so I wanted to get the wood squared away, which we did do, and so it's like I said, it's all coming together. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody's having a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.